Okay, so when last we left our brave adventurers, I'm not entirely sure what was going on, because I've taken a break to play like 3 other games before coming back to Dragon Age Awakening here. So, I have to refresh my memory real quick. Okay, apparently I rescued some seneschal, and yeah, I'm back here in this like a little mini fortress for Grey Wardens. Oh, and there's so many things to loot. Anything that's any good, nor is harm a gift. Alright, don't mind if I do. Alright, we're gonna leave the looting for a second and talk to these folks, see if we can figure out what exactly our objective is.
Warden Commander, a pleasure to meet you. I'm Mistress Woolsey, sent by order of the First Warden at Whitehart. I'm to act as treasurer of the Arling of Amaranthine. He believed local men could not be trusted for this post.
One of those local men is right here, Mistress Woolsey.
I have every confidence in the Vigil's loyalty in the matter of arms. But gold corrupts even the most resolute soul.
I'm pleased to have your service. You're from Weishaupt. Darkspawn, my rewarded treasure can wait. You're from Weishaupt?
Not Weishaupt itself. I'm from many places. I go where the Wardens command. Sir, the Arling is on the brink of economic collapse. Trade must flow. Merchant caravans are being systematically attacked somewhere along the Pilgrim's Path. It is the only route that can reliably provision an army, feed a city, and maintain civilization.
I am new to the Arling. Which road is the Pilgrim's Path?
It is the road here from Denerim. You can see why it would be important. In the city of Amaranthine there is a trader, Mervis, whose caravans have been hit particularly hard. He may know where along the road the Darkspawn, or whatever they are striking.
The first one sent only a treasurer? I need more Wardens!
The Fereldans are a proud people. They are proud of you especially. Had the First Warden sent foreign fighters, it would have caused great distrust amongst the locals. Barrel was specifically chosen as seneschal because he commands great respect here.
Have you ever been to Weishaupt?
No. It is far to the north. The fortress is said to be impregnable. It still has the areas where the griffins of old would breed. But their like will never be seen again.
Why does the First Warden care about Amaranthine?
About the Arling? He does not. But about the implications? A great deal. When Warden Commander Dryden was cast out of Ferelden generations ago, it created a dangerous precedent. Her true story, and that of the Warden's exile, is one you yourself uncovered at Soldier's Peak, at great personal risk. We are now presented with another precedent. Wardens owning lands and commanding fealty from lesser nobles. If your Arling succeeds, it will be an example to other kingdoms that Wardens are important, blight or no.
That'll be all, Mistress Woolsey.
Very well, Commander.
Alright, so, I'm really not sure. Whoa, I'm still doing my character voice. Whoops. Really still not sure what my objective here is.
As you wish.
Open up my quest log and find out. It was pretty cool that they referenced the Warden's Peak DLC. You know, they're like, hey, we know that you did this thing. And I was like, oh, hey, that's cool.
The Tower of Magi has sent me as an ambassador, Commander. In addition to my diplomatic function, I am a competent enchanter and runesmith. Is there anything you need?
Do you have any runes for sale?
Certainly.
Oh, man. See, the inventory management minigame was not something I recall, like, loving this game for. I don't know, I'm always, like, so torn. I think a lot of other people are torn with regards to RPGs as well. Where you can really have a lot of depth built by these, like, really involved systems. But it can also really halt the flow of gameplay if every 20 minutes you've got to go to the vendor and sort through what you want to sell and what you don't want to sell. So I totally understand people that are just wanting to get into the action. And this certainly does slow that down a fair bit. Right now we're just going to sell all of our equipment that has any green stats on it. But, I don't know. maybe if we're just focusing on the main story missions, we can get by without too much micromanaging of our equipment. Because as I recall, I leveled up. I don't know if there was a level cap in the original game, but I leveled fairly high and got some really good equipment. So hopefully I'll be good for a little while at least without having to go through and re-equip everybody. Alright, and what's your story? Oh, you're Anders.
Point the way, fearless leader.
Okay. By Anders I mean Alistair, of course. Oh, this is a little bank, I guess. Yeah, looks like it. Got a silver cog. Okay. That's cool. Ooh, and a book. Not really sure why I bothered clicking on those. I always forget to read the codex later on. Although I suppose it does give a little bit of experience. Not terribly much. DXP, I didn't watch how much my bar moved.
Mistress Woolsey says I can set up shop here. The merchant you saved was grateful to be alive. Restocked me for a bargain. The savings are yours, of course. You need anything, Commander?
Let me see what you have. Alright, a bunch of useless potions, because I never use those. Although I might have to start using them since it doesn't seem like I have a healer like I did with Wynn. Alright, there's a bow. Don't really need any of that. A staff. Herpy derp. No, it doesn't like it. It's an upgrade, but not worth like 13 gold. So as I recall, gold is actually pretty hard to come by. I mean, you know, obviously there's like an endless stream of gold from all of the vendor trash that you're constantly getting. But see, these are some interesting runes. These look like upgraded runes of what I currently have. I guess we've got to unlock expert rune crafting first before I get those. Ogren!
Need something pummeled? Just say the word.
It's unfortunate they're not letting me have conversations with those two, since they are actually my party members. That's interesting. Looks like a pretty nice sword there. Dumat's spine. Was Dumat the archdemon that we killed in the first Dragon Age? I can't remember. I think that was like the archdemon that came before the one I just killed. I don't know if they explicitly named the one that I just killed.
Commander?
This is Sir Garavel, the new captain of the guard.
I have a matter to bring to your attention.
Anything important?
My predecessor, Captain Rullins, and much of the senior staff were inside the keep proper at the time. How they met their fates is unknown. All we know is Darkspawn swarmed the keep.
The Darkspawn neither talked. I heard him.
That is disturbing, Commander. But all throughout the lands we've heard rumors. Tales of new Darkspawn. Terrifying ones, forged out of nightmare and shadow. Something grave is afoot.
Where did the Darkspawn come from?
I talked with the dwarf Voldric earlier. It's his belief, and I concur, that they came from the keep itself. The deep cellars go very deep indeed. Voldric suspects the Darkspawn found a hidden route into the keep.
How many soldiers survived the attack on the Vigil?
Barely any, truth be told, and none of the Wardens. But there are many soldiers still out patrolling the roads between here and Amaranthine. We can recover from this.
Can we change the subject?
Certainly.
Anything important?
Potentially urgent. The Orlesians, Wardens, I mean, began gathering information while they were here. The most promising lead they found was a wild tale a couple of hunters told.
Since when is a hunting tale a lead?
I can explain. These hunters, Colbert and, well, the other one, claim to have stumbled across an entrance to the deep roads. Darkspawn all over the place, they said. And this was before the fiends appeared throughout the whole Arling. The Wardens were just about to send someone to track down Colbert.
Those hunters may have found the Darkspawn breeding ground.
One breeding ground, at least. Colbert and his friend are in the city of Amaranthine. Probably amongst the refugees outside the city gate. Commander.
Alrighty then. last quest.
To business, then. Orlais sent a dozen Wardens to the Vigil to await your arrival. Nearly all died in the attack, but Christoph is still in the field.
Where's this Christoph?
The Orlesian Wardens were uneasy that the Darkspawn weren't going to ground with the Blight ended. Christoph was sent to track down some leads. A fortnight ago, he left in a bustle. As best we figure, he went to the city, Amaranthine.
Why are the Darkspawn returning to the Deep Roads?
Wiser men than I have worried over that. One of the Wardens said the Archdemon's strength gave the Horde some semblance of purpose. If they found some other purpose...
Did Christoph reveal anything of what he found?
He did, but not to me. The Wardens keep their own counsel.
Amaranthine isn't small. How will I find them?
Only so many places travelers visit. I check the inns and taverns.
Is there anything else, or can we talk of other matters?
That's the only thing that needs immediate attention. Do you want something else, Commander?
What does a seneschal do?
As much as you like, sir. Generally, the Keep's seneschal takes care of day-to-day matters. If anything important arises, I'll alert you.
Oh my. As much as I like you,